Hey guys, it's Lee. Okay, so I'm thinking of just doing a little bit of commentary on a free-for-all I just played recently. This is on King's Row. I'm playing Reaper, because of course I am. And as you can see, my crosshair has been changed. I no longer use the default big white circle. I've changed it to what I see some Overwatch professionals using, and what basically every high-skill Overwatch YouTuber on the internet seems to recommend. And the reason for it became apparent. I'm just gonna cleanse this pulse bomb right here. The reason for it became apparent because even though I'm gonna get wrecked in this little duel here, I do land more shots than I did before. This crosshair, what it does is, because it kind of tricks your mind into aiming at the exact middle, instead of, before when I used the big white crosshair, the big white circle, I was just kind of like, oh, if their body is anywhere in that, and I can pull the trigger and it'll be fine. But actually, no, it's not fine, because it allows you to permit yourself to make less accurate shots than you should. Whereas with this tiny green crosshair doesn't even change in terms of, there's no animation on it. There's no, oh, this is how your accuracy is reflected with this crosshair. It's just kind of, I'm gonna wraith toward this Widow and punch her in the face. Basically with this tinier crosshair, what it lets you do is to lie to yourself less about how accurate you're gonna be. And honestly, I thought that it wouldn't feel as satisfying to play with a crosshair like this, for reasons I can't explain right now, but I'm sure it made all the sense in the world to me before. But holy good god, does it feel wonderful to use this kind of reticle. Alright, so I'm gonna hear the soldier ulting, and I'm just gonna warp through that street because I don't want to be crossing open space when that happens. That was actually a stupid time to ult, and that's a mistake of mine. When my health was that low, I should not have taken that kind of risk. Even if I would have died there, I would have preferred to just eat the death and not waste my ultimate, because that's something that I do very often with Reaper that I am not proud of, and it is a flaw that I need to correct. Another big reason I'm trying to do this commentary is because I'm looking for those kind of mistakes. Like this here, against this Moira, I shouldn't have dived into that because she had awareness of me. I didn't get like the first shot on her or anything like that at close range, so naturally she's gonna murder me with her orb. Against this Reaper though, things are a little bit better. And here, I did not have Wraith, and I was on reload. I should have calmed down. As you can see, he did have Wraith, and he used it to quick reload and murder me. So that was actually a really good play on his part, and I even pointed it out there. But largely, yeah, like, the reason I've been playing these free-for-alls is to get used to aiming with this new crosshair. I also dropped my sensitivity by 3 points, which I think is helping me a lot. Because what I tend to do when I'm in close range fights, that was a sick assassinate. What I tend to do in close range encounters when people are like right up in my face as Reaper is I tend to freak out and just kind of swing my aim super wildly. This soldier is gonna shut me the hell down. There's no way. I should have just ran into him closer and really like shoved my barrels against his face before pulling the trigger there. Maybe I could have had a chance. But he wipes out like 6 people with that, I think. 6 or 5. So this game is close to finishing, but yeah, my big mistakes in this match were not paying attention to Wraith, not paying attention to how many bullets I still have in my clip, and I'm not even sure where this Widow went, but she does get killed by that Reaper that slaughtered me in the alley earlier. So at this point, I only have 1 point needed to win, and I know that I can get a free ultimate right here. So I just used it to close out the match because there's no reason not to. Moira gets play, even though the soldier ult seemed to have been a shoo-in for that, and everybody loses their minds in chat. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This was an interesting thing to try. I'll probably get better at these, at commenting in a more improvised manner. But yeah, I'll see you next time.